Okay, period. Periana to the period. It's the official kingpin. It's the home of the lituation where it's always lit. It's always lit around here. Okay? Ooh. My. Ooh, I'm never gonna get used to this Instagram thing. It's just boom, live. You know what I'm saying? You know, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? You can give it to them, you know, nice and slow, you know what I'm saying? Throw your little intro on, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, you press that live button, you gotta be ready to go. Okay? Is we live, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Okay? Y'all let me know that y'all can hear me in the comments, okay? It's the official kingpin. This is the home of the lituation where we keep it lit. And as always, today is just like every day, okay, around the kingdom, okay, around the lituation, okay? It's lit, okay? We have a special guest. I want you guys to show a lot of love in the comments, okay? Drop a lot of crowns for Hershii Liqcour-Jete, okay? Who is backstage right now. I'm going to bring her up in just a minute, okay? But before that, we just got a couple ground rules to go over, okay? Y'all already know how we get down around here. Y'all already know how we get down around here, okay? This is the one and only dust-free zone, okay? Dust-free zone. Y'all know what that means? That means there's no raggedy, dusty, musty, crusty, sissy, crispy, or pussy holes allowed. Okay? And that's just on period. Yes. If you come over here being dusty, okay, my moderators, okay, will get you together, okay? They have no problem getting you dusty girls together, okay? Off with your head. Okay? Like the king said, okay? Yes. What's good, everybody? Okay, it's up and it is stuck. At this time, I would like to give a special shout out to, YouTube, Bigo, Twitch, Instagram, and all my other sponsors out there, and that's just on period. Yes, make sure that you guys are sharing this video. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to this content, okay? Make sure that you guys hit that like button, okay? And if you would like to support the official kingpin in a monetary way, look here, okay? Get in close, okay? We accept Super Chat, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, money, water, however you want to send it, okay? On period, hit me up, okay? We'll work it out, okay? We accept all forms of currency, crypto, okay? Over here where the money resides, okay? Let me stop dragging it, okay? And let me get the real drag queen up here, okay? On period. Let me see if she's ready. What's good, everybody? Okay. Y'all make sure that you guys are dropping crowns. Let me see them crowns. Drop them crowns. Okay. Drop them crowns. Okay, because I'm about to bring up Hershii Liqcour-Jete. Okay, I see them crowns. Okay, on period. Periana to the period. Let's start.
Hello.
Oh, okay, on period.
Hey. You caught me being dust. Sorry.
Okay, on period. Are you dusting over there?
I am. I'm not dusty, but I'm dusting.
I'm dusting too, girl. I'll be dusting too. Is there any special occasion? You got something going on tonight?
I do. I got a last minute gig. I'm not allowed to talk about it yet because it's going to be on something, but I was asked to be in it by somebody else. So that's lit. I think it's gonna be out soon. Y'all see me in it. Like,
okay, on period. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, on period. I can't wait to see what you've been working on period. I'm gonna look back at this interview, okay, and be like, oh, that's what she was doing.
That's what she was doing.
Yes. And that's just on period. So how's everything going?
I'm doing good, King. I'm doing really good.
Yeah, because I haven't heard from you or nothing. Word on the street is we beefing. I was like,
That's
where
what
are
I
your
heard.
friends?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out too, and you know what I'm saying? The rumors and all this stuff was starting to get to me because I would reach out to you and girl, I wouldn't get no response. I'm like, what is tea, honey?
No, you asked me to call you. You did ask me to call you a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot to call you. Now that I will say. That I will say. And it was after the what's the name, so I'll make a public apology because I threw a little shade trying to be funny, and I didn't think you was gonna like.
Oh girl, no, I didn't feel no type of way, girl.
Okay,
you was being funny, I was being funny. We both funny.
Okay.
Let's be funny, okay?
I thought we was like that's what I thought we was giving. I thought we was
no, that's all it was to me. I was like,
okay.
I see over there being funny. Okay, let's be funny.
Work. Okay, as long as we
it was just to me, it was just a challenge. I was like, okay, she challenging me, I'm challenging her. We going back and forth. Okay,
exactly.
Now that's what you call friendly shade. Now what them other girls is doing on the show, that's not no friendly shade. Okay? You gotta be see, in order to throw friendly shade, you gotta be friends.
You gotta be friendly
first. And Hershii, you are someone that I consider to be one of my friends, on and off the show. So that's why I got you here. This is one of my new segments that I came up with, and it is called The Breakdown, where we break down everything that happened chasing LA, things that happen on the show, and some things that happen off the show. Because, you know, we hung out, you know, a couple times off the show as well.
Yes.
So we're here to talk about it and keep it real. But before we get into all of that, let's talk about you, okay? Tell the people who Hershii is, okay? And how'd you get the name Hershii?
Okay. My name is Hershii Liqcour-Jete from the legendary House of Jete here in Los Angeles, California. I got the name. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm sorry. I've been living in California for like what now? 4 years. We're knocking on 4 years in July. You said how I get the name Hershii. I was genuinely like looking for like a new drag name because at the time my name was Deasia. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. My name was Deasia in Atlanta for a little bit. And I didn't like that. It didn't fit me. It just didn't seem grand enough. So that's when the Braxton family values was like real heavy. And one thing Tamar used to say like a lot was she used to talk to herself in the third person. Don't talk to her. She don't talk to me like that. Like she would talk to herself in the third person. So I went to the clubs and started doing that. And it just kind of like happened one day. I was like, don't talk to her. Don't talk to she. Oh, Hershii, like Hershii, me. That's who I am. SB, shut up, bitch. But like it came from me talking to myself in the third person. Everybody think it's about the chocolate, but it's not. I don't want any copyright infringement.
Okay, I know that's right. That's cute. So it came to you just like talking to yourself. Okay, like it's like
myself and
her and she put together. Are those the pronouns that you go by?
I go by all the pronouns. So her, she, they, them, he, sir, ma'am, all of that stuff. Pronouns.
Okay, do you identify as non-binary? Because you know that's been the whole thing this season.
I guess you can say that. I don't really trip off of pronouns.
You don't really trip off of anything. Okay?
No, not really.
The whole season, you just stay out of everything.
I was just kind of like there, yeah.
Which is really surprising to me because you chose to get in the middle of whatever the hell Quan said. You chose to insert yourself into that drama. I guess you were doing a little damage control. What was that about? You said, hold on. Let me refer to my notes.
Okay.
You said that Quan is justified in the things that he was saying, and basically you had to be there. So why I got you here on the live, and this is why I was reaching out to you, because girl, I wanted you to enlighten me, honey. What was said that would justify the comments, the dark and ugly comments that Quan made that day? What did I say? What do you remember from that night? Let's talk about the dinner and what was said.
What I said was, from what I remember of the night, you and Andre were throwing a lot of daggers, and for lack of better words, black bitch, black ass this, a lot of that was thrown.
So you remember me specifically saying that?
I remember both of y'all saying that.
Girl,
now
I'm
if
gonna need
I'm
them to
wrong,
rewind the tapes.
now fine. Like if I'm wrong, I can own that. Mind you, this was what, 5 or 6 months ago. What I was defending Quan from was people were trying to call him colorist, and he wasn't calling y'all. Did he call y'all ugly? That was a little shady, but he wasn't calling y'all black as in y'all were ugly because y'all were black or because y'all were dark. I think the way he worded that was really effed up, which we did talk about, but I don't think he was calling y'all black and ugly. I think he was just trying to throw shade and it didn't work out.
I think it was the grouping together of the two black people.
Exactly.
And I don't know why all of y'all think y'all so light. You ain't nothing but a click lighter than me, okay? and 2 shades lighter with foundation, girl. So, grill.
But no, I wasn't trying to. I wouldn't say it was damage control for Quan. I didn't like that. I didn't like what they were trying to paint Quan to be when that wasn't the T. Quan is not. That's not his character.
Absolutely. Well,
now, if I'm wrong about y'all,
I can't speak for Quan, okay, because I did have him on my show, and after reviewing the footage, he didn't really say anything that would make him seem as if he wasn't a colorist. Not saying he is. I'm not speaking for him, but I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying I had him on the show, and the consensus after the show, people were still feeling like that. I was just like, girl, let me go ahead and put this disclaimer out there. A lot of times, the views that I express aren't necessarily my views, but the views of the general audience. You know what I'm saying? My peoples. Okay, on period.
Like I said, if I was wrong about what I heard, I can own that. I just remember a lot of daggers being thrown, and that's never been Quan's tea. But I do remember a lot of black ass this and a black ass that.
And let me tell you, I wasn't the one calling nobody black ass. That was all Andre. I'm pro-black over here. I would never disrespect somebody off of the color of their skin tone.
Right.
Or try to degrade somebody off of the color of their skin tone. And then coming from Andre, that's the reason I was calling him self-doubting and self-hating, because you're just as dark as I am, if not darker, and you're calling me black ass this and black ass that. It's like,
I do remember some of that. I do remember that.
So, yeah, what else do you remember that from that night? Because, girl, we sat right next to each other, and we talked about a lot, girl.
To be frank with you, King, honestly, at this point, like, it's all a blur. Like, I'm pretty much, and it's no shade, but I'm over the whole season. Like, I'm ready to get to this reunion and, like, wrap this up.
Do you remember the conversation that we had when I was telling you, girl, if any of these bitches tried you, bitch, that I got your back, girl, and a pussy hole can never?
No!
You remember trying on my sunglasses?
I do remember putting on your sunglasses.
Okay. I'm about to say, girl, you wasn't that motherfucking drunk, girl.
I was tipsy. I wouldn't say I was drunk. I wouldn't say I was drunk.
I don't think he was drunk. I don't think, I don't really think that nobody was that fucked up that night. Now, word on the street is.
You don't think someone was drunk?
No, I don't think that nobody was drunk to where they can't remember what they did that night. And they need a pass.
It's not that I don't remember what happened that night. I don't remember the night much at all anymore.
Well, I remember like it was yesterday. Do you remember the game we played at the table?
You said I remember like it was like that.
Do you remember the game we played at the table?
I do remember the game.
Do you remember the question that you got?
I don't remember my question, no.
Okay, well, the question I got was, who I don't see it for.
Who was that?
But in my defense, when I said what I said, I did that because I didn't want to disrespect anybody, like offend anybody else at the table. And I had already formulated a friendship with you and we was laughing and stuff, I just thought that, okay, I could say, say you and, still maintain a relationship with this person afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to, your feelings not going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
No, it didn't bother. I've been telling people it didn't bother me.
Yeah, we were cool after that. Like, there was a lot of conversation that led up to that. I didn't just come out of nowhere. People think I just came out of nowhere like, oh, girls don't make money. I was actually curious as to how you guys make a living. So that's why I was asking the questions that I was asking.
Yeah.
So moving right along, is there anything that you feel like we left out from the dinner? Because we breaking it down. We talking about everything, episodes 1 through 5. Okay, we have the legendary Hershii Liqcour-Jete in the motherfucking building. And that's just on period. You guys make sure that you guys like this video, share this video, and subscribe to both of us. And that's just on period. Is there anything that you feel like we left out?
Not from the first night, no. I mean, like, I feel like everybody else felt with the first night that there was a lot. I feel like a lot was taken out of context later in the season, only because everybody didn't get what they needed from the first night. Everything wasn't given the first night. Like, I felt like the first episode could have been a lot more of us as the new cast, and less of old cast, which I've said before. But other than that, I'm not gonna say I thought the first night went well, but I thought the first episode was cute for what it was.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I've been liking it all.
Yeah.
I'm liking it all. Except for episode 4. I feel like episode 4 was kind of sketchy. The hallway thing. I was like, damn, I asked him. I was like, damn, what happened in the hallway? But outside of that, you know what I'm saying? It was just, it's been great. It's been amazing. It's much better than a lot of the seasons. Mm-hmm.
I feel like, I will say, I hope I'm not speaking too soon or jumping ahead, but I will say, I feel like the fans of the show, if you will, are giving our franchise a lot, and we're not doing anything any different from the other cities or any other like reality like YouTube series. Like, overall, like, I don't feel like we're doing anything different. So just the pushback that we've been getting is weird, but then everybody's also tuned in every week, so that's weird too. So, like, make it make sense.
Okay, I'm here. Yes, make it make sense, because we doing numbers, baby. We doing numbers, and that's just on period. The first episode is at 85,000 views, and that's just on period. So you said you don't remember anything else from the dinner. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit shady right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw Andre under the bus, since we all know that I don't like him. Do you remember him talking about your makeup? Saying that your makeup was trash that night?
I do remember that. I don't remember hearing that. I remember it being told to me. Mm-hmm. So I do remember passing my phone around and got down there to him. But I didn't hear him say that. It was told to me by multiple cast members.
Well, he definitely said that. Because remember, you passed your phone around, and you were showing that picture of you with the yellow blazer on, and your hair all up, pent up, and he looked at it and said that it was trash. But you didn't hear. But on the episode, you said that you were going to address him about it. Did you ever get a chance to address him? Because ever since you became the fan favorite, a lot of people have been going around saying that you're their BFF. So I'm confused as to when this took place. You know what I'm saying?
So it actually took place off camera. You were there. We had the night me, you, Jeremy, Jayla, and I think it was a friend of Jayla's that was out.
At Tequila's?
Tequila's, yes. So
Tequila's.
Remember when Andre popped up?
Yes, let's talk about Tequila's.
Okay.
So right after Hamburger Mary's, okay, we hung out. I reached out to you. We were cool. There was no beef about whole drag queen comment. and I invited you out to Tequila's because I had a table there.
Yeah.
So we're all at Tequila's, and we're chilling, and then go ahead and tell them what happens, bro.
So mind you, this is me trying to remember, girl, so no shade. I remember Jayla getting up and leaving the table. We got a text from Jeremy. Jayla got up and left the table for a little bit, and me and you were talking for a little bit. And I just remember like Jeremy walking up, and then Andre walked up and walked behind me, and then he sat in front of me. That's actually when we had our thing, because I addressed it immediately. I was like, girl, so I heard what you said about my makeup. What's the tea? And we hashed out our little beef, you know, if that's what you want to call it. We hashed it out right then. I was like, girl, because that's not what I'm not on that type of time. I don't know what that was about. He apologized and we buried it. But right after that, like, it didn't simmer, because right after that, that's when you and him kind of got, you know, started going back and forth, because you didn't like how we can't hear. Y'all can't hear me?
I can hear you fine. Who you can't hear?
That's when you and him started going back and forth. So it didn't really simmer a little bit. It like happened that fast, and then.
Do you remember anything that was said?
As far as you two?
Yeah.
Honestly, no. I checked out because I was like, girl, what's going on? I know you didn't like that he popped up.
Yeah, absolutely not. He didn't pop up. He didn't speak. You know what I'm saying? He was very disrespectful. I don't know where she was raised at, but a pussy hole could never. Don't you ever bounce up to my table or anywhere I'm at and don't speak to me and set your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, please don't set your ass down on my section. Make like you can't speak. Don't bring none of that energy over here. But what I will say, I was trying to be a bigger person, and I guess that's how you guys formulated a friendship, because the reason that I left is because I felt like everybody wanted to get to know him, because they hadn't really got a chance to get to know him from Hamburger Mary's. And I had already been hanging out with everybody from the show. So I was like, girl, let me not be like that, because a lot of people be trying to make like, oh, I'm very influential and I make people just like them. Like, you know, people, you know, like I make people choose, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to make anybody have to choose between me and him, because I was like, girl.
You did say, girl, I'm about to get up out of here. I ain't trying to get y'all. I do remember that.
I'm gonna let y'all choose. I'm gonna let y'all decide for yourself.
I'm checking for her, so I'm about to go. I do remember
Absolutely, that. Yeah. I let y'all just see, you know, see him for himself. I was like, girl, he can, girl. Oh, and that's just on period. So I got up out of there. And when I left, okay, because a lot of people trying to say like I was drama, I was a mess. Even after I left, he continued to argue and fight. With who was he arguing with? Who was he fighting with? I wasn't there. He was.
I think Jayla was next. I said, I started to check out. Like, it was a little too much for me, and like everybody was getting loud. We had tequilas. Like, it was.
What be going through your mind when all the drama and stuff be going on?
I mean, I was just getting to know y'all, so it was like, honestly, it was me like, girl, like, what am I was asking myself, like, what am I doing? Like, what is this? And then I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about it later, so I don't need to get into it, but I had just got my diagnosis. So I'm like, at each group meeting, I was always kind of like back and forth, like checking out, and then I would come back in. Like, I was really like, I wasn't in a great place, like, when the show started.
The diagnosis was like during filming.
Like, literally, either the week before or the week after. I cannot remember. But it was the week before or the week after we got started filming. The week before.
And first of all, let me commend you on that, because it's very courageous and brave of you to share that your story with the world. What made you want to share your status with the world?
I did it more for therapeutic purposes. It just felt like it needed to be done, to be honest with you. Like, I have a friend that's dealing with it back home, and he can't really like express himself like he wants to as far as his status is concerned. So it was like I was kind of doing it for him. I did it for me. It just felt like something I had. It just felt like it had to be said. And part of that, I just wanted to take the shame off myself, because that's what I was dealing with. Like, for the couple of months up until that we filmed that scene, like, I was ashamed. I like felt like shit. Like I felt like shit. I'm still going through that. Like every now and again, I like have my time where I like check out for a little bit because it feels. I feel like I sunk. I feel
That's so crazy because I was just telling one of my friends about you, and I was telling them that I was explaining like your personality to them, but I was telling them that I almost felt like when everything is going crazy and stuff, I would have to come and check on you, make sure you're all right. You remember me checking on you at times, like, you good, girl?
You say, girl, you good?
And then you'll be like, and then you'll put your hand out and you'll slap my hand because I was I was part of the turn up, but even though it's turning up, you know what I'm saying, I'm still checking on you to make sure you're all right. Like even though it's all crazy and stuff like that, I was still like, girl, you good? And you was like,
girl, we good. Stop it, girl.
Okay. Period. Let me stop, girl. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so girl, let me get past. We still like episode 1 and 2. Let me try to.
We still on episode 1.
So I made the comment about drag queens not making that much money, girl, and I'm not taking that back. You know what I'm saying? What I did say was that you're a phenomenal talent, and that you are able to. I was talking about you, girl. I said Hershii is an amazing talent. Okay?
Oh my God, you a fucking
But my whole thing is, why does it feel like that everyone has, as far as the queens go, they have to go through RuPaul to get to the big bag? We have the discussion of a lot of money versus few coins. How do you get to the big bag as a drag queen?
Well, it honestly depends. It depends on how you market yourself and how it's a mix of marketing yourself, how well you're known in your community or various communities, what the people are willing to pay or not willing to pay you, and then also like what effort you're putting forward when you're going to these shows. It's a whole bunch of girls that I know that have been working for years, but they feel entitled to money, right? But they go out there and do this half-ass job and nobody wants to pay them for anything. And then there's girls like the House of Jete. No shade to the girls that's out here in LA, but like the Jetes, we make money. Like and that's all that, like, that's not to my own horn, but BB. Like when we go to these shows, we're not walking away with less than $200 in our pocket plus the booking fee. Because we put on shows. We're not just walking in there and half-assing the show and going off our name. Like, we're known as the Jetes because the Jetes come and turn the party. Some of these girls, those pageant queens, they make bank because that's what they put into their craft. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So you are right. Some girls ain't making that much money, but that's a reflection of what they produce as opposed to the job they do. Because if you're out there investing in your drag and looking the part and putting on a show, you're going to make some good money.
Absolutely. Do you feel like RuPaul is a gatekeeper in the drag community?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say, honestly, it's more so the local girls that's in your own community that try to gatekeep and keep certain girls out of the limelight.
Okay.
Because love RuPaul, I hate him. He's given drag queens a brand new platform, and those queens, when you become a Ru girl, that's literally like thousands of dollars in your pocket if you play your cards right and get on that show and do what you're supposed to do. I know queens making $20,000 just for posting 3 Instagram posts.
Okay.
They're making money. So no, I wouldn't say he's gatekeeping. Well, me personally, I wouldn't say he's gatekeeping. I would be more concerned about the queens in our local areas, Los Angeles in particular. There's a lot of queens here that have got lucky and gotten to certain positions or in certain clubs where they can book or not book who they want to.
Okay, I know that's right. So that leads us to the drag show and the part. Like I said, You're an amazing talent, Hershii. You're an amazing talent. You blew me away. I was like, oh my gosh. And then the selection of songs that you pick, you know, they're like, what is it? Blues.
It was New Attitude and Breaking Dishes by Rihanna was my second number.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I'm just not used to the type of music selection. You know what I'm saying? Used to the girls who dance to YMCA and all the stuff like that. I was like, okay, yes. Like, it was just very entertaining. And then you're very entertaining.
The girls,
so,
you go to drag
tell us about the drag show in the park and what led you to doing the drag shows in the park.
Ask the question one more time for me.
Tell us about the drag show in the park and what led you to doing the drag shows at the park.
So the particular show that y'all were at, we were trying to, that was November, I believe. So we were trying to get people to the voting polls. You know, you had to get Trump out of office. So we were trying to get people to the polls. So that's what that show was for. But of course, when it comes to me and getting bookings, period, wherever you're going to have me, I'm going to go. I'm not the girl to, if you're paying me, mind you, I'm not the girl to really turn down bookings. So, like, I don't really care where it is. As you can see, I was duck walking on dirt. I don't care where I'm performing. I love drag, period. So there's no place that I'm too good to perform at.
Okay, I know that's right. I know that's right. My pole dancing mixer, okay, you was fucking it up, girl. You was fucking it up, and you had a lot of fun. But in the episode, you said that you shouldn't have came. Why is that?
I was just over the arguing at that point. I was genuinely over the arguing at that point, and then I had came from, where were we at? I can't remember where we at. I knew I drove for a second, and gas ain't cheap, girl. I was just.
It was far.
I get that we have beef with each other. What I didn't like was that it seemed like nobody really wanted to resolve any of that beef. So we were just like arguing for no reason to me. Like it was going nowhere. So I just felt like, what was the point? What am I coming out of my house for? I could be at the home and watch y'all on live, like argue if that's what I want to see.
I think that probably was the only episode where I think all the episodes, my role is kind of misinterpreted. Or kind of misunderstood. But when I spoke up mind you, it was my event. Okay. Yeah. When I spoke up at my event, the reason I was speaking up is because everybody else was all talking at once, and I didn't want them to be ganging up on Alicia because she already seemed like she didn't want to be there. So yeah. I was telling everybody to be quiet, trying to defend her, and I guess it was said that I had yelled at her. I was like, girl, I did not yell at you, girl. I was telling everybody to be quiet because if anybody, needed to have a conversation with her, it's me. Yeah. The hell, that's my event. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that we good. I don't care about nobody else here, okay? I just want to be, make sure that we good. So that's all that I was trying to do.
I literally enjoyed myself right up into the right until it was time to address what we had to address, and then that's when I was like, oh, okay, girl, no, everybody's arguing again. We're all just yelling at each other again, girl. I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, because it confused me because I was like, because Hershii went to Buffalo Wild Wings after and everything, like we hung out,
when we hang out, everything is cool, there ain't no beef. But when we get to arguing, I'm more of a chit chatter. Like if we gonna beef, I get it. But I'm gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna be yelling at you. I'm not going out of my carriage. I don't feel the need to do all that for real.
But no shade. Anytime you hung out with me without Andre present, was there any arguments?
No.
None at all.
No shade, but no.
Okay. Listen, I will just leave it right. I will leave it right there. So you went to Buffalo Wild Wings afterwards. We all hung after. My pole dancing mixer, we all went to Buffalo Wild Wings, y'all, and we hung out and we was talking. A part of that conversation, we was talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and somebody wanted to know who we all thought we were from the cast of Real Housewives. So we went around the table, and everybody said who they thought they was. Hershii, do you remember who you said that you were?
I'm almost certain I said Candy.
Okay, I'm hearing. And then it got to me. It got to me, and I said Phaedra. And then everybody was like, no, 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 no. He's not Phaedra. He's Nene. So
I can see that.
that night, everybody had dubbed me Nene, and I felt like D. Hawkins had felt some type of way because he had said Nene Leaks. He was the Nene, and everybody was like, nah, you not the Nene.
No, I feel like D. Hawkins is Phaedra.
He Phaedra?
I feel like D. Hawkins is Phaedra.
He low-key give me Phaedra, okay? Maybe we just had our vibes mixed up, okay? I'm here. He definitely
give me Phaedra.
I just love Phaedra. I love Phaedra's character, and I wish that she was still on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I really do. They need to bring her back. I was on the campaign, girl. I was leading the campaign to bring Phaedra back into the show. Okay, but I reached out to Phaedra.
Just as long as she don't plan on, like, you know, trying to get people in jail again, then sure, I would love Phaedra back on the show because she was good TV. She just did.
Period. But I reached out to Phaedra on this Cameo app, right? Where you like pay money to like speak to like, you know, the people that you look up to, like, you know, the celebs. So I paid money to Phaedra for her to answer a couple questions, and I guess the questions was too intense. Like I asked her questions about Nene and something. She sent me my money back. She's like, "Boy, you gonna have me at all
doing too much."
Here for your money, okay? She gave me my
money.
Girl,
At least she gave it back.
So, whatever happened to that drag show that you and Alicia was supposed to throw?
The park got. We remember we got the city got shut down for a second time, so the park that I wanted got closed.
Oh, are you and Alicia cool? Because a lot of people wondering, like, y'all cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a little tit for tat when the episode with Andre came out, and we were and I said I didn't see her work at the hamburger.
Yeah, because it seemed like you were shading her.
No, I just genuinely didn't like. The question was, have you seen her at Hamburger Mary's? And I was like, no, I've been here for 3 years.
Because I was trying to figure out why you was letting Andre play in your face after he had already said that he wasn't featuring your makeup.
Because we had already got past that. That's what I mean. We got past it, so I was over it.
But why did she feel like she could just come to you gossiping like that when we all just mad?
So
do y'all gossip behind the scenes? Like
no.
That?
So they were good. The production did that, and they were slick because they just kind of had the camera in front of us, and they were acting like they were fixing it, but they were recording us because we didn't know we were being filmed at that moment. But we were just like shooting the shit, like we was just talking. And he was like, "Have you ever seen her up there?" And I was like, "That's why I made the face in the video in the show. It shows the face." I could have said, "No, not really. I don't remember seeing her there."
So do you guys talk about people, you know, off camera, behind the scenes? Because you said that you guys didn't know you were being recorded. Like he feels comfortable talking to you about people, like.
I mean, I've talked about everybody on cast with somebody else on cast. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. he just approaches you like, "Oh, girl, did you hear Miss Thing don't work here, work there, whoop whoop," and you just entertain the conversation?
I wouldn't say he approaches me. The only other time we've hung out was we went out to a brunch together. Me, D. Hawkins, Fran, and Fly King went out to a brunch together, and we talked about the show then. But I wouldn't say we have the relationship where he approaches me and we talk about it. We just kind
of. So you guys went out to lunch once?
Brunch once, yeah.
And then now you guys are best friends.
I wouldn't say best friends, no.
Okay, because girl, I was about to say I went out to you with you at least 3 times.
I wouldn't say best friends,
girl,
but we have
they can make sense.
I'll say I have a
So Andre was talking about he never seen. He heard that Alicia doesn't work at Hamburger Mary's, and you were saying that you never seen her there. And you worked there for 3 years. But I just feel like y'all was being messy on Alicia's time because, girl, you don't know every performer that worked there. You don't work in HR.
That's why I said I don't. That's why I said I haven't seen her. I haven't. He asked if I seen her. I have not. I haven't. That's tea.
That's tea, I guess.
It's a whole bunch. It's hundreds of queens here in Los Angeles, so I haven't seen all. I definitely haven't seen all of them. But that wasn't shade. He asked if you have you seen her. She don't say nope. I ain't seen her.
Period. So as I stated, since becoming a fan favorite, a lot of people have listed you as their BFF on the season. D. Hawkins, Andre, Ian, a lot of, and the list goes on. A lot of people are claiming that you are their best friend now, and I feel like it's an attempt to make it onto season 2. So I'm going to ask you now. Who do you feature? Since they asked me on episode 1, who do you see it for, and who do you not see it for? Who are you friends with? Who are you not friends with? Is there anybody you not messing with that you don't feature right now?
I'm cool with all of y'all.
Okay, that's just something.
But that's only because I felt like, not saying that anybody did or did not, everybody did what they wanted to do on the first night. I felt like I did more of what the first night was for. I got an understanding of who everybody was before I changed my opinion about them. So I have a better understanding of all of you now. So that's why I'm cool with all of you, because I understand where y'all coming from when certain things happen. So I don't have no shade for anybody, because I feel like we all contribute in some way or another, like better or worse, we all contribute to the show.
Yes. As the season progresses, do you still feel like the official kingpin is the troublemaker?
I wouldn't say troublemaker. Are you messy? Just a bit. I wouldn't say. But
am I messy or am I direct? I feel like people can't. People try to say that I can't stand the rain, but I feel like they can't stand the rain because the pussy hole can never see. The difference about me is when I feel a type of way, I go directly to the source. When I seen the interview with you, basically I feel like it was damage control. You said it wasn't damage control, and I seen an interview with you saying that Quan was justified in saying what he said, and basically that you just have to be there. You just have to be there that time.
I gave a reason why. I didn't say justified. I said what he said was messed up. Yes. And I was giving context, because what the first episode missed a lot of was context, and that's why everybody's been so upset. So I was giving context to what happened. I didn't say it was justified, because the sentence structure was very fucked up. But there was a reason why he said what he said. Like, everybody thought it came out the clear blue sky, and it did not.
Period. So basically, when I seen that interview, that's when I sent you that message on Instagram. Hey, girl, let's talk. You know, call me, because I wanted to understand what you were talking about. So, and when you didn't reach out to me, or when you didn't respond, that's when I felt like, okay, girl, she feels some type of way. Maybe it's the drag queen comment, because, you know, basically we hadn't spoken since the drag queen comment. I knew you had made a post about it, and I was just like, well, she never said anything the night that I made it, so why wait until the episode airs to tell me that, you know, that hurt your feelings, basically.
I thought it was funny.
Am I that hard to talk to? Am I above reproach? Because people tell me when I enter the room, it makes them feel some type of way, like, you know, you gotta prepare yourself when the official kingpin walks into the room. Do you feel like that?
No, I thought it was funny. I was throwing shade. I mean, one thing, because just like you're direct, I don't mind saying what I got to say either. But if I feel like it needs to be said, I thought I threw shade because I thought you were going to catch it and throw it back. What you did, like, you threw your little post too. So I thought that was funny. I was laughing.
Yeah, I was laughing. We was over here laughing, exactly. Like laughing. That's why I was.
What did you say? You said you said what? That's 120. Okay, $20 off the floor. I thought that shit was funny.
And honestly, like, you know, a lot of people thought that I had something against the drag community. I was coming for the drag community. I worked at the drag club for years. I used to do the video. A lot of people don't know I'm a videographer, photographer on the side. I used to do the promo work, the photo shoots, all of that for the drag queens. Yeah. I also worked at the strip club. At the strip club, I worked at a lot of clubs doing the promo work, the video, and the photography and all that stuff. So the reason I have said that they don't make a lot of money is because I see the difference between when the strippers get paid and when the drag queens get paid. So it's just a difference in income. That's all I was saying. I was just trying to see, because I was like, and then, you know, it made a lot of sense, because I asked you that night, I said, well, do you do anything else? Like, do you have a job? And then when I watched your episode and you said that you lost your job because of the COVID, I said, damn, I didn't even think that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's probably why she's not working because of the fucking COVID. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it was what it was. But no, I've been telling everybody I don't feel no type of way about it. It just was what it was. And everybody even gave you your 10s the next week when the episode came out, and they said they respected you like.
Yeah, because I'm honest, like, girl. Honest. When I met you, I never seen that was me judging from the book by its cover, but because I was asked to, not because I wanted to, but because I was asked to prejudge the situation. When she told me she was a drag queen, I was basing my
off of what you knew,
my judgment off of what I experienced with drag queens, like going to drag shows and the drag shows that I've seen. I've never seen Hershii's drag show until that night at the park.
Exactly.
So that's when I was like, oh, girl, Hershii gets 10s across the motherfucking board. And that's just no period, okay? She gets her money. She does, okay? She does. And that's just on period. So, is there anything? Oh yeah, you thought I was going for you. I almost forgot. So the Love Me, Hate Me mixer, girl.
Okay.
What was going on with the wig? America wants to know.
Oh, honey.
America said, girl.
No, so I clocked that before I even walked in the door. I knew the wig was about to be a mess. Because, like, at the house, it was fire. Like, it was sprayed. It was sitting how I wanted to and everything. It just, something about the drive to the club, it just didn't do what I wanted it to do. And I said, well, girl, we here now, so it's whatever.
I think it was windy. It was hella windy.
That
hella
too.
windy. So
it just was a really crunchy ass wig. That's why I clocked it before everybody else, because I wanted everybody to know. No, I already knew this wig is crunchy as fuck. There ain't nothing I can do about it. It's just, we in here now, so girl. And that's what drag queens do. We make the best of the worst situation. Like, I've been to many performances where my shit look a mess, but the show must go the fuck on. So I was like, girl, I'm here. So here this wig.
Period. So
if you notice, that's why I came to your. If you notice later in the season, that's why I came to your event in a short wig and not another long one. I'm done with long wig.
Okay, on period. Yes. I'm gonna have to bring you back. Okay, for that. When my event comes, I'm gonna have to bring you back. Okay. So we can talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I had another event on the show, so y'all look out for that. So you made a comment on the show. You see, now I'm about to draw a blank. I do this at least once on every show. Damn, it's happening right now, girl. The damn place is coming, girl. Shit. Wait, hold on. Let me refer to my notes. So we talk about the Love Me Hate. Oh, the Love Me Hate Me mixer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember anything about that mixer?
Just a few things.
Anything about the mixer? Describe the mixer in 3 words. The Love Me, Hate Me mixer.
Another mess.
Describe the aesthetic.
Oh, it was cute.
Everything is cute, girl.
Yeah.
Let me know you lying. What did you think about your name tag and your name placement and who you were sitting next to?
I was sitting next to, if I'm not wrong, it was Quan to my left and Fly King to my right.
What do you think about the name tags? What do you think about the seating chart? Are you going to have seating charts at your event?
I wouldn't, but I kind of figured it was deliberate. Like, I thought it was
definitely deliberate. Andre and Ian deliberately put the name tags out. They wanted certain people to sit in certain places.
Yeah.
But I personally feel that that's kind of childish. Like, you know, the last time I needed a seating chart was in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? The whole event was childish. The seating chart, the ice cream, the cake, the balloons. The only thing was missing. Oh, nope. They definitely had a clown. Andre clown ass was up in there. So it was definitely giving me, you know,
Why can't
teenage
you and
birthday
Andre
party.
just get along?
Huh?
Why can't you and Andre just get along? What's going on?
Because I don't deal with fake.
You
Okay.
don't think y'all ever gonna just bury the hatchet?
What hatchet? We never were friends.
I think y'all would make very good friends, actually.
Well,
And
I mean,
and that's just me being genuine. I think y'all would be really good friends.
too bad she blew it for herself. Mm-hmm. I do got some clothes that she could fluff and fold. But outside of dead grill, I just don't see myself being surrounded by squirrels all day. You know what I'm saying? It's all the helium in her voice. She sounds like this all day, and she be like this. Yeah, I caught that shade. Like a lot of people didn't catch that shade on the episode when you was talking like that. I was like, no, she was imitating Andre when she was talking
No,
like
the
that.
fuck I was not. You ain't about to put me in no bullshit. No, the fuck I was not. That is
Yes,
how
he
Hershii
was.
talk,
When he
bitch.
was telling
You
you
not about to put me in no
about
mess.
when he was telling you about Alicia not working at Hamburger Mary's, you was imitating what he said. You was like, it was and she don't work there.
That ain't got nothing. No, bitch, that ain't me, bitch. You a fucking ignorant.
Girl. Yes, you make sure you don't stay in no mess. She said, I don't got no time for no marriage scheme. You don't put me in no shit, kid.
I love everybody, honey.
I love everybody too. I love everybody too. I just feel like I said to Ian on the last, I think that he just fucked with the wrong bitch. Like, I'm just very direct. We had a conversation behind the scenes, at least 2 conversations behind the scenes where we worked it out and came to some kind of cordial, you know what I'm saying, relationship, you know, that we would just, you know, we'd be cordial and, you know, we'll keep the, we would stop with all the bullshit. And then, you know, I hear she talking about me. There's more posts. There's just drama. She said this friend came ran her mouth one day telling me what was said. Yes. So the next time I seen her, I was just like, mind you, it was at the mixer, but it was already after I heard that she said the stuff, like was going around saying stuff about me. After I told her at Hamburger Mary's that she had anything to say to me, girl, go ahead and tell me. Like none of these people out, we don't know none of these people out here. This, you know, at Hamburger Mary's, we all had just met that day. If you have something to say about me, say it to me. Don't go to the bathroom and have a whole conversation in the bathroom about me. You know what I'm saying? Because you're upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
why do you think they went to the
bathroom
talking about
me onto the people, these other people that I just met? You said what?
Why do you think they went to I saw that interview. Why do you think they went to the bathroom talking about you?
Because I know somebody that was in the bathroom that heard them talking about me. Okay, and why can't the girls just be real and keep it 100? Like, that's my whole thing. Like, a lot of people think I'm on the show and I'm being fake. But honestly, that's me on and off camera. Like, you've hung out with me off camera, I still have the same energy. I'm still the same fucking bitch on camera and off camera. But I can't say the same for a lot of people. Like with Andre at the Love and Hate Mixer. Here I go with Andre asked again. But they put on the Missy Elliott song to be fucking shady. And then when I asked him, I said, just own it so we can move past it. He refused to own it. People make like I refuse to accept his apology. Hell fucking yeah, I refuse to accept his apology because it wasn't genuine. I'm a real ass bitch, give a fuck about ho. I don't need no correspondence. I don't need no co-signers. I don't need nobody to have my back. The official kingpin got his own motherfucking back. If I feel some type of way, I feel that fucking way, and I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say at the end of the day. Bitch, you gotta make things right with me. The fuck is you talking about? Okay, bitch. That, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get right with me. That whole thing that she running the show and everybody need to check in with her. No, bitch, you need to come check in with the king. And that's just on period. Girl, and she came to the show with the vibe and the spirit. You said this on the episode. I don't know why you don't remember. Okay, a lot of these girls get on these interviews and get spiritual amnesia, but you said that she came talking about she was going to be the head bitch in charge. She came talking about she came saying she was the head bitch's charge. She came talking about she wanted to sit at the head of the table, talking about she was the king of the show. She ran LA. She was living her dream. We always chasing. You don't remember her saying none of that?
She did say that.
Yeah, she said all of that. And that was my reasoning for coming at her ass like the way that I did. Because she was standing up above all of us. And she was like, you bitches is getting on my nerves. You bitches this. You bitches is all chasing. And I'm living. I'm living. Mind you, you sitting at the same table with us on the same show with us, making like you're doing so much better than us. You obviously not doing that fucking well. Okay? You know, why you not all these movies and stuff that you in? Huh?
I said, I remember all of that. It just didn't move me one way or another. Because I was like, when she started saying all that the first night, I was like, okay, girl, okay. It was my move.
Girl, please. Girl, please. A pussy hoe could never. And that's why I was saying that. I just felt like, girl, I was sitting at the table with a whole bunch of pussies. Because wasn't nobody standing up for themselves. Like, I understand we was playing a game, but like I said, a pussy hoe could never, like... No, she was talking a whole lot of shit for a bitch that I ain't never heard of. Talking about, oh, I'm your stylist's favorite stylist. And I'm like, why the fuck would my stylist need a stylist? And then she came on the show using my taglines from my show right here on YouTube. Talking about, oh, I'm the king and off with your head. I say that on every single show that I do on YouTube. So I think she was somebody hit her up to fucking with me, or she follows me and she knew what would tick me off. And then you could even tell, even at the last episode, the Love Me Hate Me episode, when she was talking to me, she was like, and that's just on period. Like, girl, the girls be trying to play, but the official kingpin is very witty and very slick, girl, and I catch all the shade. So
you said she knew the whole time. Like was left out?
You said what?
So you said she knew who you was the whole time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she knew who I was the whole time. Go back and watch episode 1. She says, I'm the king and off with your head. And I'll send you, after the show, I'll send you a link to some of my roasts that I do right here on YouTube. I say it a lot in my roast, but I say it on almost every episode that I do. You know, it's part of my intro too, you know. If my moderators see you being dusty in the comments, you know, they have no problem. You know, all that stuff, being off with your head, all that stuff. It's part of my comedy, so, yes.
How do you feel about this reunion coming up?
I'm excited about the reunion. I don't know what to wear. I know you're going to be in something very extravagant. I'm looking for designers, by the way. Real designers, real stylists, you know what I'm saying? That's looking to work with the official campaign, because everybody wants to know what I'm wearing anyway. Everybody been checking for my coats and everything that I'm wearing. You know,
I was just about to say, are you gonna wear a coat?
Well, I was thinking about going to Versace and getting me a new puffer. They got some very cute Versace puffers. I definitely want to come in something that the other bitches can't get. So they better step their cookies up, okay? They can't come with their tote and carry caterpillar vest, okay? Looking like a kickboxing cricket. They can't come, you know, in their Beetlejuice suits, you know what I'm saying? They got to come correct to the reunion, okay? We don't want to see no more Steve Harvey suits, okay? Come correct.
You are ignorant.
What are you bringing Hershii to the reunion, or who you bringing?
Oh yeah, I just got my wig that I'm wearing yesterday. I'm waiting on my dress, but it was supposed to be mailed here, but they bullshitting with the mail, so I might have to come up with another situation.
Yes, I'm trying my hardest not to just come in no regular tux. I'm like, I don't want to wear no regular ass tux. I need to come in some avant-garde ass. I need to come in something really over the top, especially since you know what I'm saying. These are the two fan faves right here, so I need to be over the I need to be over the top with it, and that's just on period.
No, I feel like
Yeah.
I ain't did no like. I feel like I ain't did no like dramatic ass drag yet, and I want to show that I can be that girl. So I do want to do like a big. I'm gonna do some really like my hair is huge. I want to do a huge hair and a really extra ass gown. They just need to stop playing and get my gown to this house.
Yes, I want to come in on like some Coming to America shit. I'm trying to hire those models that Ian had in his photo shoot with the abs and the
I'm
body
about to play with
butter,
you.
and I need them to carry me in on my throne, and set me down right in the front of the stage.
I'm about to say you already know you and Andre gonna be on the front of the couch right next to the house.
Well, girl, what side are you sitting on? That's what everybody wants to know, because it seems like all those girls have been going on a campaign talking about Hershii's our friend, Hershii's our friend. I'm like, bitch, since when? But I guess
they gonna put me on if I think the couch is going to be, hold on. I think the couch is going to be you, J-Long, J-Long, Quan,
Alicia.
Alicia, and D Hawkins.
No, he
And I
not.
think, and I think,
D Hawkins is on y'all team.
ain't no, I don't have a team, girl. I'm Team Hershii. I'm my own team. No, they're either going, and it's going to be D Hawkins, or they're going to put either D Hawkins or Jeremy on that end.
No,
And
it's
since
gonna
I'm
go
not
like
beefing
this.
with,
It's gonna go Andre, Fran, Ian, D Hawkins. Yes. And then probably you. Mm-hmm. And then they're gonna
no,
pick.
because they're gonna put Jeremy and D Hawk. Oh, you said D Hawkins, though.
Yeah, D
Because
Hawkins
they're gonna put D
over.
Hawkins and Jeremy on opposite sides.
Yeah, I think on my side is gonna be me, Jayla, Alicia, Quan, and Jeremy.
Okay.
We just guessing, y'all. This is we guessing. We just throwing
We are
shit out
guessing
there.
this. Yeah, we
Just
gonna be
talking.
surprised, just like y'all gonna see me surprised the day of, bitch.
We gonna be hella surprised, bitch.
Look, they
Shit,
gonna have
somebody might not show up.
that. Look, I can't give too much tea, but that might be word on the curb, is what I'm hearing.
Ooh, yes, yes. I've been hearing a lot of things
I heard there's too much
on the
scheduling
curve.
conflicts.
My. Shit, it's on my birthday now.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm like, sure, hopefully they do a little something special for my birthday, okay? Maybe we take some shots. We don't need no ice cream and cake. This ain't no little kid ass shit.
I'm about to hang
Okay,
up
this
this
ain't no
phone.
love me
You a
hating
fucking
the
ignorant.
mixer. Huh?
You are ignorant.
Yes, go ahead and get that face together. All that shit I was talking about your makeup. Okay, on period. Yes, girl, get it together live on the air, Addy. Yes. Trash wear, bitch. Trash wear,
Where?
bitch. Mm-mm.
I cannot. You
Oh,
see
I
me
should get
keep
some
looking
shirts
down
that
because I'm
say
trying to
that,
find this
because, you know,
damn
he trying to say
laugh.
I
I
was
can't find my
trash
laugh sheet
too.
nowhere.
I should get some hoodies that say trash wear. Okay, and that's just on period.
Trash
Let me make
wear.
sure I went over all the questions. Is there anything that we forget? Anything that you want to go over? Anything you got coming up that you want the people to know?
I'm back in West Hollywood now, so just be on the look. If you in California, be on the lookout for them flyers, because I will be back in West Hollywood more often. And that's about it.
At the Hamburger Mary's?
Not at Hamburger Mary's, but in Rocco's is looking like it's about to be my new little home club.
Okay, on period. That's close by me. Yes. I'm gonna have to come out and check it out.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted on the flyers.
Yes, keep me posted. Where the money resides, where the money resides.
Where
You
the
gonna make
money
back. You
resides.
definitely want them shit. You keep paying to show up, but that's just on period. You know I dropped that money before. That's just on period. Oh, it was so much fun having you here tonight, Hershii.
Thank you,
Liqcour-Jete from the legendary house of Jete. Did I say it right?
You did.
Okay, I'm period. What is the hair giving tonight?
Hold on, you want me to go
I
get it
feel
real
like
quick?
that's the only thing missing.
Let me
Huh?
go get it real quick.
Okay, I'm period. Oh, is we playing Mortal Kombat?
Super Smash.
What's that, Legend of Zelda? Oh, anyway, at this time, everybody, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. Shout out to Facebook, Bigo, Twitch, Instagram. All of you guys, subscribe, like this video, and share this video. That's the best way to support your favorite content creator, okay? And that's just a period. Oh, it's Super Smash Brothers. Okay. And that's just a period. Okay. Yes.
So
Okay.
the lace ain't blended and shit yet. I
gotta 50 long stockings. Yes. She's giving me Little Red Riding Hood. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Girl. I know that's right. Ooh. What was so much? Yes, I'm not gonna let them wear my nerves. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys today. Shout out to Hershii. I don't know why. Oh, she's coming back.
My fault.
Okay. Oh, period.
I gotta blend this lace, but yeah, this is the yeah.
It's cute. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. So when y'all see this makeup and this wig, that she was here first, okay? When y'all see this movie that she got coming out, y'all know that she slid through the home of the lituation first. We got her here first, okay? Make sure that you guys show Hershii a lot of love in the comments. Drop some crowns. Make sure that you guys follow her Instagram. I believe she's on TikTok.
On TikTok,
also.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, do you have YouTube still or no?
I don't. I'm not on YouTube like that no more now.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to network because I'm trying to cross over into TikTok. And, girl, you need to come back over here to YouTube and get that check. And that's just on
Yes, come on over.
Yes, because my music is on TikTok. Maybe you could do a TikTok to my songs.
Is it on the music thing?
Yeah,
I can do the voice. Oh, say less.
I got 2 songs on there right now.
And say less. Okay.
Period. Well, let me see. I think that's it. How you liking the season?
I'm enjoying, contrary to what the fans claim they don't like, I'm enjoying this season so far.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
And it's our first season. I think we're going to tweak out all the bugs and stuff next season. I think everything will be fine season 2. I think all those bugs will be worked out. And I think we're going to be just fine. I think the only thing I don't like, and that's no shade to our producers, because I love and fucks with our producers. I do wish Imani was still the host of the reunion. I personally enjoy Auntie. I personally enjoyed her, but other than that, I've been enjoying the season so far.
Girl, you made me forget what the hell I was thinking about with that. Damn. Yeah, I was like, girl, it just made me mad.
Did that throw you all the way off?
Yeah, girl, we did a good thing. Oh, who do you think should not come back next season?
You said what?
Who do you think should not come back next season?
I can't hear you. My phone is breaking up.
Who do you think should not come back?
Huh?
Not come back. Y'all text it in the comments.
I think we are all stars. And we put together a great season together as a group.
Okay, so let's do it like this, okay? It's Survivor, okay? And you can only save one person. Okay? You can only bring one because, like I said, a lot of people are trying to say that you're their best friend now, trying to see if they can get back on season 2. Okay, if you can save one person on the show, that is 9 of us outside of you. Okay, who are you picking to come onto season 2 with you?
Jeremy.
Okay, that's just no period.
That's a safe pick. I think I can safely say you, me, Jeremy. I can safely say you, me, Jeremy, and Jayla might definitely be back.
Okay, on period.
I haven't gotten asked anything yet, but if I were to guess, I would say the 4 of us are safe. And I would say Andre is safe. I would say Andre.
My. So if you had to throw anybody a lifeline, it would be those 4 people.
I think the 4 of us will be back. Yeah.
You said so confrontational. You're like, bitch, you ain't gonna do me, girl. I'm gonna answer this question the way I want to answer this question, and that's just a period. Okay.
Because I know, because I'm not gonna say who. I know who might
I'm looking
not
for
be
a
back.
stylist, girl.
Huh?
Inbox me though. But go ahead.
I know who might not be back.
Oh, I know who might not be back too.
Oh, okay.
Did you want to say it on the air?
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna put that in the air. I know who might not be back.
Girl, you know, the official kingpin keep his ear to the street. I hear everything.
I know 2 people that might not be back.
Ooh, girl. Girl, you might
I
know
be
a little
telling the
bit more.
girls too. I be telling the girls too on these interviews. I be like, the only thing I wish I got to do on this show more was be a little bit more messier, but it's not in me.
Okay, on period. I feel like, girl, you might have just a little bit more tea than me. No, maybe not. Everybody can't come back.
Huh?
Everybody can't come back.
Everybody can't.
Can't. Mm-mm.
In a perfect world, we would. Yeah, I think we would all get a restart. But I know 2 people that might not be coming back. One by choice, and then one just because they're not gonna get a call.
What was that?
I said one by choice and one because they're just not gonna get a call.
Yeah, I know the second one. Okay, I know the second one. The first one, I'm not too sure of it. I'm not too sure of this first one. I mean, I heard 2 people say.
Because they're not sure either, so I'm not gonna put their tea out there.
I heard 2 people tell me that though. There's 2 people on the show who told me that they're not quite sure if they want to come back for season 2. Mm-hmm. So, yes.
Me,
but I think I might know who it is because of I know the people that are like closer to you. So I think I may know who it is just based off of this conversation, girl. This is the breakdown, y'all. Y'all make sure that y'all like and share this video, okay? On period, it's up and it's done. Is there anything else? Anything else before we get up out of here? We can just talk all day about Chasing LA.
Oh no, ma'am, that's it because I gotta get to this show.
Okay, well, I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow after Chasing LA episode 6, I'm going to be doing the live. You know how they do the live after the show? So I want everybody to come and support me after the episode on Chasing Reality right on YouTube, right here on YouTube. Come support me after the show. Come support me during the show. And after the show, we'll be live with the official kingpin, okay? Here in my home in LA, okay? You guys get to see a little bit of what I've been doing, okay? Because Hershii Liqcour-Jete is not the only one in LA chasing, okay?
They say we're not from here, girl.
Huh?
I said because they say we're not from here.
Oh, okay, I'm here. No, I'm not from here, but my family is from here. Actually, I did my ancestry. Well, I didn't do my ancestry recently, but one of my cousins did. And my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather is a white man, okay, and was born and raised right here in Los Angeles. Not only that, but my dad's side of the family is all from LA. So, girl,
come on.
I just feel like, you know, it was destined. The stars is aligning up for the official kingpin to push through. Okay?
Here you are.
My time is now. And that's just something.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, so like I was saying, Hershii Liqcour-Jete is not the only one chasing COVID. It's not the only person that she wasn't the only person affected by COVID. We all was affected by COVID.
Period.
Okay, but they just didn't show it on the show. But because of COVID, when I moved to LA, I didn't go out and go work in no barbershop because they were closed. I'm a licensed barber and dreadlock specialist, and I don't have to have no shop. You know what I'm saying? Especially here in LA, a lot of them are very expensive. Somebody tried to charge me $2,000 a month to work in their shop. I was like, girl, that's how much the rent is at my place.
Girl, goodbye.
I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I said, I'm gonna pay the rent at my place, and I'm gonna put my barbershop in my place.
Period to the period.
Maybe tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, well, you guys get to see a little bit of my shop. It's very tiny, but you know what I'm saying? But It don't need to be that
But it's a
big,
shop.
okay? That's just a period because you know what I'm saying. It's only me here getting that money up off the floor. Yes, what ain't that tiny? I'm making it up, but it's just one chair and my equipment, and that's all I need.
Period to the period.
Rihanna to the period. So that's how I've been making it work here in COVID. And that's one other thing that I feel like Imani should have talked about. Instead of dragging Q, dragging the editing and the production, she should have been congratulating Q for managing to put on to accomplish all of this through COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like we were in COVID, everything was shut down, and he was able to create this amazing show. You know what I'm saying? We all was like it was hard. We had to work together, find venues that would let us in, all kind of shit. Like it was a lot.
This shit was not easy at all.
Not easy at all with the world being shut down and all they could do is find negative things to say. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes. Yes. Everybody's just here for the makeup tutorial at this point.
Ah!
Yes. So if you don't have anything else, nobody has any questions for Hershii, we about to get out of here. Do you got that crown pin? She ain't moved yet. Okay. On period. You know this crown is up here. Pin to the side, girl. I just forgot my other crowns in San Francisco. I got about 3 or 4 crowns, girl. And this is the only one I got here in LA right now because I done took the motherfucking other ones. This is why I'm like taking shit from the house. I got too many locations. But the Fisher Kingpin is working on buying a home here in LA. Hopefully season 2, y'all see me buy a house here in LA.
Come on, house.
But yeah, I'm working on buying a home. That is my goal right now. So if there's anybody out there that can help with that, okay, inbox the Fisher Kingpin, and that's just on here. Hershii, they want to know your zodiac.
I'm a Sagittarius sun, an Aries rising, and a Leo moon. Or a Leo moon and an Aries rising. I always get those 2 mixed up.
A Sagittarius.
Yes.
Okay. I think so. Your birthday's in December.
November.
Late November. Okay, because my grandma's Sagittarius too.
Come on, Grandma.
Okay, on period. Yes. Yeah, she gets you. You know, you guys kind of got that sign vibe too, because she's not very messy too. She's not that messy either. But she you know she gives you what needs to be given. But in a very I'm gonna say pristine type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, girl, you can't even be upset.
Yeah.
You can't even be upset because she's telling the truth.
I understand that.
Lie detector to test determines that she is telling the truth. Okay, you can't even be upset. Well, it was so much fun having you today. I know that you got things to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, girl. The makeup was looking flawless. The wig was everything, so I know that you have to go tear it up tonight like you always do. Okay?
I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Yes. Well, until next time, I'm gonna talk to you soon. Okay? Thank you for coming through, and I gotta have you back soon. All right?
Absolutely.
All right. Bye. You know how to exit.
Night,
I'm just gonna end the show out. Bye. Hey! On period. Wasn't that so much fun hanging out with Hershii Liqcour-Jete from the legendary house of Jete right here in Los Angeles? I know that's right. Yes, it was lit. This is the Fisher Kingpin. This is the home of the Liqcour-Jete. That was Chasing LA, the breakdown, my newest segment. And I had almost everybody right here on the show. I think the only person that I have left is Jeremy. A lot of people was asking if I'm gonna have Andre. I'm not planning on having Andre on the show. It is what it is. It is what it is. I know he probably at home waiting for a phone call. It ain't coming. I'm not calling his raggedy ass. I'm not asking his raggedy ass to come onto the show. I can care less about his raggedy ass. My mind is made up about his raggedy ass, and I'm gonna continue to talk about him until I'm fucking tired of talking about his motherfucking ass. Everybody talking about, oh, why you talking about him? Oh, it's the session for me, bitch. No, it's the hands for me that he still hasn't caught yet. That's what it is, okay? Come catch these motherfucking hands. See you at the reunion. It's the Fisher Kingpin. It's the home of the Liqcour-Jete where we keep it lit. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody catching the replay. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if you guys would like to support the Hershii campaign in a monetary way, like I said, we accept all forms of payment, and that's just on per where the money resides. Where the money resides. Yes. Yes. Until next time, y'all come over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube. We're about to catch this replay on YouTube, and that's just on period. It's up and it's stuck. Chasing LA, the breakdown, featuring Hershii Liqcour-Jete. I think after I get everybody on the show, after this Jeremy interview, I think that I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna bring people back, but then we're gonna do like a little panel type of thing and talk about different stuff together, because it's one thing to give it when you by yourself, you know what I'm saying? You can tell yourself. So it's another thing when there's checks and balances in place. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what the girls give when the other girl is in the room. You know what I'm saying? That girl that they talking about, the girl they don't feature that much. Okay, I'm gonna try to get them in the same room and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? Because what happened, we all grown. Let's talk about it. We all adults. We should be able to talk about anything that happened. Now, there's a lot of people that regret the stuff that they did on the show, you know what I'm saying? And I just figured that the only way to move past it is to get through it. And it is what it is. I'm not one of those girls. I don't regret anything that I did on the show, so y'all won't be seeing the official campaign apologized about motherfucking thing. And that's just on period. Until next time, I got to go. Talk to y'all soon.